Good day, colleagues. Yeah, my name is Oluwafemi Abodori. You can simply call me Mr. Femi. Um, I'm a science teacher, a data analyst, and an instructional designer. This morning, as an ed tech enthusiastic person, um, we want to see how we can use quizzes for internal and external exams revision with our student or pupils, especially during this season of exam where a lot of exam body examinations are going on, both internal and external, how we can use their past questions and input it into the quizzes platform for our students to start practicing and practicing until the exam day. I have used this technique and it has really worked for me, and I believe it's going to work for you. So we're going to start from scratch, immediately from scratch. We'll see how we are going to sign into the quizzes. So if you are new to quizzes, just go to, normally I don't memorize websites because Google will search everything for me. So once you search for quizzes platform, it will bring up the quizzes. So you can quickly go scroll and sign up free as teacher. So you can sign up for free as teacher. Those who sign up as admin, that's maybe their school appointed them to do so, so they can sign up as admin. Then, okay, welcome to Quizizz. So you can continue with Google, continue with email, or continue with Microsoft. So I would like to continue with email. I would like to continue with email. So I'm going to type my email quickly. Consultfirmaboard@gmail.com. You may also want to continue with Google as the case may be, but for security reasons, I'll prefer to continue with with email so that my email will be kept, my data will be saved to some extent. So I plan to use quizzes for school. Yes, that's what I plan to use quizzes for. So click school. So I am a teacher, administrator, or whatever it is. So today we are going to use teacher. We are using teacher for today. We are not using administrator or student. So, but if you're a school administrator, you can also use administrator. So today we're using teacher for the purpose of this setup. So your title, Mr. Teacher, my first name is Femabod, and my last name is Consult. Then I can set up my password. Okay, can choose my own password. Let me choose my own password. Choose your own password. Yeah, for you to set up, there are many ways you can actually set up your quizzes. So it doesn't have to be exactly the way I'm doing mine. Some of you can just use Google straight and it just bring it up. Okay, so let me save my password. I wish to save the password. Okay, so this is the quizzes dashboard. This is the quizzes. So they have welcomed me to the quizzes dashboard. They're asking select your school, add your school name. So you can check if your school name is there, but if your school name is not there, you can add your school name. So I'm going to add my school name, um, Board Ed Tech. So Board Ed Tech. So I'm just going to say there are many other school names around here that have been here. So let me add my school name, Board Ed Tech Hub. Okay, so add. So the name of my school is Board Ed Tech Hub Nigeria. My school is in Abuja. Okay, Abuja. So if your school has a website, it's optional, especially for school leaders. You might want to actually go through this part. So let me save that. Then select the subject and the grade. So I'm a science teacher, so I can maths, physics, chemistry, biology, science, and so on. So the grades I teach, you can select all the grades as the case may be. So I teach from K1 to K12. But if you are sure that you don't teach primary school, so you can remove them so that whenever you are searching for online question, it will filter the question very well for you. But if you select everything and you are searching for online question, it will bring out question related to all the classes that you have set and even all the subjects you have set. So let's leave it this way. So done. Okay, subject added. So have you used quizzes before? No, this is my first time. So let me select that this is my first time. I've used digital tools for classroom before. Yes, I've used other digital tools. So this is just to help us. How did you hear about us? Is this just for their own to okay? Let me just say okay, teacher, other departments. So they are personalizing it. So based on all the forms that I filled, they have personalized my page for me so that I'll be able to navigate easily. So while it loads, let us also take note of the fact that there's freemium version like a free version, and there's also a premium version that is a paid version. So this is my dashboard. Assuming I don't have time to set question for myself, I can search for topics here. I can search for, as math teacher, I can search for algebra. You can see algebra. You can see year 7. So algebra year 7, if it loads, let's see what it bring out for us. This is algebra year 7. Okay, you can see it's bringing out so many things for us. So quizzes is not just for assessment alone. You can also set lessons and make interactive videos. You can come up with passage flashcard. The AI and the system can also be of help. So you can see revision, algebra year 7, 12 questions, 11 question, 10 question. So you can see this is algebra quiz only for premium people and so on. And so for algebra pre-test to test student knowledge about algebra and so on and so forth. So there are about 1 million, you can see show 1 million, about 1 million of all these quizzes that has been loaded onto this platform. So there are also a lot of lessons that you can use, then interactive videos, so many. So you can actually have as a flashcard, passages, and so on and so forth. You can actually do a whole lot of things on the quizzes platform. You can yes, do a whole lot of things on the quizzes platform. Um, Okay, so now let's go back to the home page so that we can see how we can set our own question, especially exam revision questions for our students. So what else do we need to know about this platform? This is explore to search for more the library, can get reports, all the quizzes your children will be doing, then the classes, you can set up classes here too. The accommodation, like for special students, you can accommodate them. Then quizzes AI can also help you set quizzes, give it topic, give it passage, and it's going to set quizzes for us. So let's come to create quickly. So what would you like to create? So I have 0 out of 20 quizzes lesson um, for free. After I've been able to set 0 out of 20, I think every month, yes, every month you have 20 questions to set. Then after that, you are going to do what? You are they refresh it. So every month I set 20 questions. So I can set assessments, lesson comprehension, interactive video, flashcard. But today, like I said, we are setting up assessments because it's revision season, especially external exam revision. So to create new activities, you can import worksheets or questions from document, Google Form, and spreadsheet. You can generate with AI from document, website, and text. I can create from scratch, like a search question, you type question, and the ones you search, if you are okay with it, you can edit it so that to suit your class. Like I used to say, a lot of time, many of the questions may be maybe national curriculum. Like for example, somebody in India set up a question on science based on their national curriculum. If we give it to someone maybe in the someone in let's say in China, it might be difficult for the person to attempt it because of the kind of language they are going to use or the kind of examples they are going to use because that question will not be culture fair. So we need to actually edit it so that it will suit the vocabulary that we have used in our own classroom. And that's very, very important. Very, very important. And at times, for every country, the depth of whatever they are going to learn per year differ, very differ. So let's just import worksheet and question. So if you have your past question, take for example now, I have IGCSE past questions that I've prepared. I am going to bring it up and insert it here. We're going to see how it's going to help us. So import worksheet, document. So this one, extract question from worksheet or question bar. That's one I'm going to use now. If you have question, you can also copy the question and paste such that it will generate for you. So for me, I want to import from device. So supported formats are PDF, PPT, PPTX, Doc, DocX, and so on and so forth. You can even use Canvas. Yes. So let's see. Um, upload from device. So let me go to my downloads to check some of the IGCSE past question. Okay, so I have edited some quizzes questions. So I want to use this quizzes question 2 to set up the um, for this quizzes question. So let me click on quizzes question 2, open. So now you can see it's already uploading the quizzes question for me. After uploading it, it's asking me should I select pages? No, no. Preference, output languages, English, subject and grade, mathematics, no. This is a chemistry lesson actually. So this is a chemistry lesson. Um, um, it's actually 11th grade because IGCSE students are in year 11. So now from the past question, maybe we would like to see the past question. So this is the past question. Let me just open it for us to see so that we'll see how it is going to generate it for us. So downloads. So let me just show us how the past question look like. So this is it. Now it's going to encounter some challenges in the court of extracting it. So and that is where you will come in. You have to do some editing. So these are the past question. For example, this table, it will be difficult for the AI to extract it. These pictures, all these ones, all these pictures, it will be very difficult for the AI to actually extract it. Then it is also going to attempt the answers. Yes, and most at times it does get them right, but not all the time. And that is why you must edit too. You must edit. So let me click generate quiz. So generate quiz. So this will take a little time to generate. So why it is generating the quizzes for us, I would like us to we will also see how we will edit. We are going to snip to add picture into the workspace. So we'll also look at the question one after the other to be sure that it has picked the correct option. So we are just going to select few questions because of time so that you can do the rest by yourself. So then we are doing these questions like this for those of us who teach IGCSE or who teach any exam body. It's also okay to have your masking at hand so that as you are doing it, it's going to be showing you, you are going to be correcting it appropriately. So estimated time to generate almost done. Of course, if it is generating, it may take a few minutes because it has to think. Okay, very good. So it is done. You can see. So this is what it brought up for us. Multiple choice. Seconds. So it's giving it 30 seconds to answer the question, 1 point. Then you can edit it. So you can be checking, for example, now I can come and check the first question. Which two gases will diffuse at the same rate at the same temperature? So you will now come and check and see. You can see So there we go now. So it has ticked two questions. So it has ticked two questions. It's telling us that carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide will diffuse at the same rate and at the same temperature. So all you need to do now is for you to check the mass scheme, or you work it out by yourself to see the one that is correct. So it's giving us multiple correct answer. I don't think there will be multiple correct answer because carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide will not diffuse at the same rate because they do not have the same, what's it called? They do not have the same molar mass because it depends on the mass. Rate of diffusion depend on molar mass. So let's look at this carbon monoxide. That's one carbon, which is 12 plus 16 oxygen, and that's going to be 28. And nitrogen N2, which is 44. So this is supposed to be the answer. So I have edited it now. So we'll leave it this way. Then we'll save the question. Then if you think for math teacher especially, you have to check your time. If you think the time um for a student to answer a particular question is will be too small, you need to, because by default it will always put 30 seconds. So
So
you can
still on
increase
the
it.
editing, you must check the editing very well. Read the questions, um, like we have here. Which two gases will diffuse at the same rate at the same temperature? So let's see the questions. Okay, at the same temperature, you can see after the temperature, it added rate again, so you edit it. So it's actually you have to do some serious work on it. It's not going to be easy. If you want to record your voice for students to listen and answer question, and I can do that. You can also input video from here, can add picture from here. So let's see how we can add picture. Let's look at a question that has to do with diagrams, and the AI could not copy the diagram. So very good. Look at this question too. Which apparatus is essential to complete the experiment? So you can see the AI takes three questions. So let's edit and see the question. So let's go to question two from the main question. So this is question two. As you can see, a student measured the time taken for 2 grams of magnesium to dissolve in 50 cm cube of dilute sulfuric acid. So which apparatus is essential to complete the experiment? So the student measured the time taken, and he has taken 2 grams of magnesium to dilute asparagus. So it's time taken, so stop clock will be needed. 2 grams of magnesium, so balance will be needed, and it's dissolving it in 50 cm cube of dilute sulfuric acid. So you would need a measuring cylinder. So you need stop clock, measuring cylinder, and balance. So one, two, four will be needed. But then if you look at the question here, the question did not complete it. So the AI ticked all, just fill the options at the question. So you can just copy the question again from beginning, and okay, excuse me. So copy, then copy, then come here and paste the question. Paste. So you can see a student measured 50 cm cubed. So you can edit it if you have um, Grammarly on your system, or as the case may be. So we have one stop clock, two measuring cylinder, three thermometer, four balance. So you come back to this page and pick option A to be one, two, and four. Copy it and come here and paste it, one, two, and four. Then option B is one and two only. Copy and paste, one and two only. Then 1 and 4 only, copy and come here to paste 1 and 4 only. So as you're pasting, you just try and edit it. All right. edit, then last one, 2 and 3, sorry, 2, 3 and 4, you come here and paste it. So after pasting it, you choose the correct option. So one, this is the correct option. Then you can comfortably save it now. Can comfortably save it. Excuse me. Okay, fine. So you save the question. So that is done. So let's still see these questions that has to do with this table so that we can see how we can copy and paste the question. Sorry, so that we can see how we can snipe this picture or snip it such that we'll be able to attach it to the um, questions that we're about to set. So as it is loading, let me just show how we can snip this too. So I have my snipping tool attached to my taskbar, fixed to my taskbar because I use it often. So if in order for you to do that, you come to your search button, you type snip, that's snip. Then you come here, you right click on it, then you click pin pin to taskbar. You see, because me I've pinned mine, that's why it's asking me to unpin it. So you pin it to taskbar. So when you pin it to taskbar, it will always be on your taskbar. I think there's also a shortcut that you can use for that. For those of you who have print screen on your keyboard, you can just press print screen. That's also can do. So I'll click my snipping tool. So I'm going to snip the question. So it will give it to me as form of a picture. So I am snipping it now. Okay. So I have snipped it, then I'll save it. Yeah, save. Yeah, save. Okay, let me put question 3. So I'm going to save it. I'll save it. So it's already saved now. So I'll come back to this, my question. So you can see that question 3 is question 3. Okay, where is it again? Okay, I have edited question. So this question 3, which particles have the same chemical property? So I'll come here, edit it. Um, so I'll come and add picture. You can see this last question is what it copied. Which particles have the same chemical property? And here we have which particle has the same chemical. So I am going to attach this picture here. So I'll come here, I'll put add image from device. Then I've labeled this as question 3. I'm going to attach it. So you can see it's already attached. You can make it bigger if you want it to be bigger. Okay, I think that's just the extent it can go. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's it. So come here and save. So now, so the student will now see this. Okay, you can see the student will see this, the number of proton and neutron. So it will now see the question, which particles have the same chemical property. So let's see if the AI answered it correctly. Okay, so based on the electronic structure, um, particles, um, okay, number of protons are the same here, number of neutrons are the same here. Okay, so this electronic structure is wrong. This electronic structure is correct, and this electronic structure is also correct. So it should be X and Y. So X and Y. Oh, it gave us W and Y. So that means we are going to come here to click the right answer, which is X and Y. So let's look at it again. These have the same number of protons, same electron configuration, same electron configuration. The neutrons does not determine their chemical properties. So the neutron does not determine their chemical properties. So it's going to be X and Y. Then we will save the question. So little by little, that's how you edit it. Like I said, it's okay to have your masking by your side so that you can be sure of the correct answer. Teachers, we are not alpha and omega. At times or to make it faster. You don't want to rack your brain too much. You need to make it fast, so you can do that. So after, okay, so this is how the question will now show for the students now. So the question can show like this for the student. So after you have done all the editing of the question, you may try to split it 10 by 10 or 40 as if you have the time, set up all the question at once. Then you come here to publish the question. So this one that I've done now, I'll come back to edit it so that it becomes very, very correct and perfect. So because of this lecture, let's just quickly finish it up. So publish. Good. So your quiz is saved and ready to play with student. So let's see what else we can do in order for our student to gain mastery of um, the quizzes or the questions that we have set for them. So, like I said, if you have common entrance, if you are preparing student for common entrance, you are preparing student for different exams, you can actually um, do this for them, get all the question and do it as the case may. So, can come and try it as a student to see how it's going to look like. Mm? So, just try it as a student. So, let's stop it. So this is how the student will be feeling hearing it. So let me pause it and can be moving forward. That's next, next. So you are just trying it as a student, or you can come and preview it here to preview. You can click preview to see how experience the quiz as a student. So preview is loading. So this is the preview. So this is how it's going to look like. Hmm? If you press play as student, so this is how it's going to look like. The student will see this way. So this is exactly what the student will be seeing. And yeah, so preview our students. So we are not done setting it up. I just want you to see how it's going to look like. Um, Good. So this is it. Which gases will diffuse at the same rate at the same temperature? Carbon monoxide and nitrogen. Submit. So that is it. So that is it. So you can on the memes. Hmm? Can do so many things there. So let's just go back to let me stop it and go back to where we were. So this is where we were. So you can assign or you can start now. So can can just start this quiz or assign it so that they can do it later day. So I do assign and I'll open a window of 1 week for them so that they will continue to do it because this is basically for revision. If you want to do it for class assessment, you can assign and limit them to one. So let's click assign, for example. Quick task recommended. Let's come to custom settings. So we want to set the assign. So like I said, the preview accommodation, this is just for them to, for those maybe who are, if you have special students in your class, those who are able, they have ability in their disability, you can do that for them. So these are all the available accommodation, extra time for maybe weak students, then participant attempt, read aloud, redemption question, reduce answer choices. So this is just like a differentiated um, assessment. If you want to differentiate the assessment, you can do the accommodation thing. So let's keep this and move Grace. Let's move straight to the setup so that we can set them up for the um, exam practice. Okay, so the network is loading. Okay, very good. So this is where we have now. So this is where we have to set up the how we want it to be done. So you can assign it to a class. Maybe if you have a class, you can maybe from Google Classroom, you can import your class here. Then start time and end time. So like I said, I can open it and give them a windows, give them windows. So let me say 1 week now. 1 week. I'm giving them 1 week. So accommodation, like we have said, so provide this list up front, translation, extra time, and so on. That's then customize for practice. Is it just want them to practice? Is it for accuracy? So you can allow them to continue to practice, or you can set target for them for accuracy. Like this is how I prepare my, I'll set targets for them that they should be able to meet 90% before exam date or 80%. Then if you want if you really want to test them immediately, so you can also do that. So build confidence. So this practice is self-paced, independent learning for better understanding, up to 100 players, for homework, for self-study, for topic review. Then for accuracy, this build confidence through repeated practice until concept are mastered. So it's like chapter prep, then concept mastery. I believe it's also help them for their exams too. So this I use this to help them to build confidence as they prepare for exam. And I have it's not what I am planning to do. It's what I have done and it has worked. For testing, is a focus assessment environment to measure student learning. So if you want to test them after learning, or you don't want, you should reduce the rate at which you mark in class now. So you can set this question for them and you test them. And when they do when they are done with the test, their result will show immediately. You just export the results to your wherever you want to take the record. So let's go with accuracy. Then student attempt. So I can say that I want them to attempt it 3 times and within 3 times. But if you want them to attempt 3 times, it will require login. They have to log in. But if you leave it open unlimited, they don't have to log in. But ask them to put their name. But for depends is your choice anyways. Then your mastery goal, you want them to achieve 100% accuracy, you want them to achieve 90% accuracy, you want them to achieve whatever 80%. So you decide that. So you can set it to 90% so that they will be well prepared for the exam. Then attempt, so 2 reattempt, 3 reattempt, unlimited. So you can give them unlimited so that they'll keep practicing until they attain this accuracy. And the good thing is after they are when they are done with each session, it will always it will always show them the answer. Now show answers during session on, okay, or validate only. So me, I used to leave it on because it's for mastery. Then shovel question, shovel options to, then you can come to, let's see what we have in customize. So I think it's still the same thing. We have the, okay, cook, very good. So the gamification aspects now. Okay, let's come here. Show answer during session. Let's validate only. Then show answers after session. Less. So I think this is better. Show answers after session so that they will be able to finish up and see how they are. So gamification, name factory. Student can only choose from. Okay, the student can then play music, show meme for each question. To save time, you can remove the meme, but students always like it. They always enjoy it anyway. They always enjoy. So animated is a random mixed bag or whatever kind of mean you wish to show, you just set it up. So let's see question and answer. Okay, we have then gamification. Okay, I think that is all done. So when you are done with this, you can now press your assign. So when you assign, to bring up the link that you can share with your students so that they can continue to study it. So you can put the link in the Google Classroom. For those of you who have students, and I think I'm aware some schools have student WhatsApp group where they have their parents in the WhatsApp group. You can share them there, and from there, students will continue to practice. So this is the code if they want to join, or the link if they want to join. These are places where they can join. So once we share this, the student will have access to it. So let me, for example, copy this now. Let me now paste it on a new browser so that you can see what it's going to look like. And we are done with the video for today. I hope you have learned something interesting. So this is not all there is. You can continue to explore. You can continue to explore to see many other things. You can actually use the Quizizz platform. So they can write their name here. So let me leave this name as Femabos Console start. So once they have the link, they have access to it and they can start. So this is how they start game. You can see, so want more coins. So this is mastery mode. Try it 90% accuracy set by teacher. You get multiple attempts to answer correctly. So you start game. So get started 0. So the goal is 90%. So once you achieve the 90% goal, it goes. So it has shoveled the question. So that's how it continues and is actually very interesting. So I hope you continue to use this with your students. They will love it, they are going to like it, and you it will save your work too, especially the marking time, and to really go a long way to help them. I wish you all the best. Thank you and have a good time. Bye.